What up, everyone? So I'm back for another pod review. I've been taking a little bit of time off. You can probably hear from my voice, and if it cuts out while I'm filming, sorry, but I'm fighting back pretty nasty sickness. My kid was sick last weekend, like right at the tail end when he was getting better. I got hit pretty hard, so I can talk today. Yesterday, my voice was pretty much none. So yeah, I figured I'd jump into this. I got a couple, 2, 3 pods that I really want to review, and I don't want them to go overripe. So I wanted a little bit of both, to do a review tonight. So tonight I'm gonna do the 7-pot Barrackpore. This is from Brian, just a guy from THP, and it looks a little bit different. This thing is like ridiculous. It's got this crazy gnarly tail on the bottom, just almost like scorpion-like, but it's really, really bumpy. So really, really cool. Interested in this because my Barrackpores, they have a specific look to them. The ones that I've always grown, and they're more like elongated, kind of like a twist to them. Really bumpy, but they have like almost like a nipple, so like a flat bottom, but like a tail. But instead of it coming to a point, it comes like a little flat. And it's just a little it sticks out a little bit from the bottom of the pod. If you look at my last Barrackpore review, you can see it more. So let's not delay this any longer. It's got a it's got a 7-pot smell to it. Oh wow, yeah, it's got a ton of oil. My mouth's already watering. A ton of placenta. So let's see if you can see that. So, all right, let me cut real quick and take a few pictures, and I'll be right back. All right, so it's got a pretty good seed count to it. It's like 20 to 25. Oh, a ton of placenta. Not too many oil droplets, but that really doesn't matter. I mean, you can see it's moist on the inside, but yeah, there's some oil in there. So, anyways, my heart's pounding. I did a video on Wednesday, but the video turned out so black because I did it inside after because it was dark outside. The light was just not right. You couldn't even see my face. I was so disappointed. That would be an understatement. I shot an entire video, and I couldn't even post it because you couldn't even see my face. It was just me talking. So. Alright, anyways, so the 7-pot Barrackpore with a nasty little tail from Brian. Doesn't taste as good as the last one. A little bit tangier. It's got a unique flavor. I don't know if I've encountered that flavor before. It's kind of hard to describe, but I would say not citrus. Oh, I was like 1, 2, 3 in a row. Oh, give me a second. Right now the heat's kind of in the mouth. Had a tang to it. A little bit in the throat, but I also got a nasty sore throat. So that could be it. That dragon's breath. Really bad on the tongue. Still building pretty good. A little bit under the tongue. My eyes are already letting go. Really antsy. Hot in the top of the stomach. Really hot in the throat. Real uncomfortable. Nancy. Really, really hot. Oh my God. Miserable. Alright, panic mode. Wanted to stop. Really heavy in the legs, hands. Stomach cramps. Oh man. Bad idea. Can't open the hands. Hands are like seized shut. Destroyed. Covered in sweat. Almost like it's coming down. Oh. All right. Face is tingling. Throat's on fire. Lips tingling. Hand seized. Alright, it's been 7:30. It's peaked. It's still hot as sin. Alright. I'm gonna let it chill for a while. My mouth's numb. Let it cut. Really regain my composure. I can't even talk. I'll be back in a little bit. Alright. That might have ruined me. I'm like seriously considering retiring. Oh my God. It's been 20 minutes. My mouth is like destroyed. It's probably the nastiest throat burn and lingering mouth burn I've ever had. Like, it's still bad. So yeah, it's a tier 1 heat. The flavor was really interesting. Really couldn't pinpoint it. It's almost like tangy. I rewatched my last video and it said it was like candy, really sweet. I didn't really get that. God, it's so hard to just like concentrate and talk. Yeah. Yeah. But it's pretty nasty. I'll tell you that. Oh my God. Probably one of the worst I've ever had. Oh, it's up there with the Savannah. I had panic mode, leg, hand, face twitching, stomach. Oh God, I'm still like, oh, destroyed. I'm normally talkative. This is like almost as bad as the Monster Infinity as far as like perplexedness. It's definitely bad, man. But it's more along the lines I just like I'm still in so much pain. Oh, excuse me. Have you ever thrown a pod through your nose? Not fun. My nostrils like on fire. Oh my God. Anyways, okay, I think like I'm at a point now where I can actually think in full sentences. All the way, all the way up on the top of the heat scale. Tier 1 heat. I'd say tier 3 flavor. Tier 2 maybe. Wasn't bad. This was weird. I don't know the production. Beautiful wicked bod. Very, very nice looking. Long, lobed, with a crazy wicked tail. Had that upfront heat like 7-pot stage, so I'm not doubting it's a 7-pot. I don't really know if it's cross or anything. But the devil, maybe. But it was freaking hot. So I really could go for production, so I'm gonna give it a standard like tier 3 production. Unless Brian has something different. Gotta seriously consider either going to half pod or just quitting altogether and just sticking to growing. Because man, like I am, oh, that shit was so painful. I was, normally I would have stuck out that burn a little bit longer before I hit. But oh man, I had to turn that off, man. It was so bad. Sorry, this is like so spastic and space agey. It's just like I'm space kid. I'm like right now. It probably watches like I'm reviewing something that's not peppers. But I gotta tell you, man, this pod just messed my mind up, man. I feel like Buster Beans on the freaking on the little portable vacuum cleaner. Destroyed. So, thanks, Brian. Sorry I couldn't get the yellow scorpion up. I was really disappointed because it was. For those of you who don't know, Brian sent me the first pod I ever had. First super hot. I wasn't even growing them. It was just like it was in the seat. It really got me into the community and like set me on the path of the way I am as far as how I prefer to send boxes out than charge and stuff like that. Nothing against that. I just like everybody's been so nice to me, and I keep trying to pay back the community. So pick a noob, send them a box. Watch this video, pick a noob, send him a box. That's what I think you should do. But so it was literally almost like 2 years and 2 days from that first pod review, and I filmed it. But it was too dark outside, so I went in the garage and I filmed in the garage, and just man, it was bad. I didn't even know until I played the video back, or I uploaded it to edit it. So really disappointed on that. But anyways, I really appreciate the package you sent out, Brian. I got a bunch of fun stuff in there. This Barrackpore is definitely going to spot in my garden. I may grow. I'm probably just going to grow it right next to my other Barrackpores. Other ones. They weren't as hot. They weren't anywhere near as hot. These were nuclear, man. Freaking like Man, that's like right your mother. How hot that is. So, anyways, I appreciate you guys taking the time to watch. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them. And you never know, I may or may not be back for another round. So, take it easy.